Ever pondered how ideas, goods and cultures traverse continents in an era devoid of instant communication and rapid transportation? Imagine a world without smartphones, airplanes, or even the postal service. A world where the fastest way to deliver a message was by horseback or by foot. In such times, the exchange of ideas, goods and cultures was no small feat. It required ingenuity, resilience, and a whole lot of patience. In this ancient world, physical travel was the backbone of cultural exchange. Explorers, merchants and scholars journeyed across vast and treacherous terrains, braving the elements to share their knowledge and goods with distant lands. They carried not only silk, spices and precious metals, but also tales of their homeland, innovative ideas and unique traditions. This vibrant exchange of cultures and ideas shaped our world in profound ways. The answer lies in an ingenious system of ancient rest stops known as caravanserais. Caravanserais, a beacon in the desolate expanses, emerged around 200 BCE. Imagine the arduous journey of ancient traders crossing vast, unforgiving terrains, teetering on the edge of exhaustion and peril. Then a welcome sight looms on the horizon, a caravanserai. These were not just buildings, they were islands of hope and respite in an ocean of uncertainty. The origins of caravanserais are intertwined with the rise of long-distance trade. As commerce began to stretch its fingers across continents, the need for safe and comfortable rest stops for weary travelers became paramount. The first caravanserais were rudimentary, offering just the bare essentials, but as the concept evolved, so did their amenities and architecture. These structures were strategically placed along the major trade routes of the time, with the Silk Road being a prime example. These arteries of commerce connecting the East and the West were dotted with caravanserais at regular intervals. They provided not only a place to rest, but also a secure enclosure for valuable goods and livestock. Now let's delve a bit deeper beyond the physical structure. Caravanserais were much more than just roadside inns. They were vibrant hubs of culture and knowledge exchange. Imagine a place where a Persian trader could share a meal with a Chinese silk merchant, where stories, news and ideas were exchanged as freely as goods. They were melting pots of diverse cultures, languages and traditions, fostering a sense of global community long before the term globalization was even coined. These establishments played a vital role in shaping the socio-economic landscape of the ancient world. They facilitated commerce, yes, but they also played a part in the spread of religions, philosophies, and scientific knowledge. From the steppes of Central Asia to the bazaars of Istanbul, these humble rest stops left an indelible mark on human history. In essence, caravanserais were the lifeline of ancient travelers. They offered not just a place to rest, but a place to connect, to learn and to grow. These weren't mere rest stops, they were the lifeline of ancient travelers, a home away from home. Over centuries, caravanserais evolved, becoming more than just a safe haven for weary travelers. At first, caravanserais were simple rest stops, rudimentary shelters where travelers could rest their tired bodies and care for their animals. These were humble establishments, often no more than a large enclosed area with a fresh water source and a roof to protect from the elements. Yet as trade routes expanded and became more frequented, these rest stops began to evolve. The need for security and comfort grew, and so too did the complexity of caravanserais. They began to feature thick, fortified walls and locked gates, ensuring the safety of the travelers and their precious goods. Inside these walls, travelers found not only a place to rest, but also a place to replenish. Markets sprouted up within these caravanserais where traders could exchange goods, replenish their supplies, and even repair their caravans. But the evolution of caravanserais didn't stop at providing physical comforts. As they grew, they also became hubs of cultural exchange. Picture this, a bustling courtyard filled with a diverse mix of people. There were merchants haggling over silk and spices, scholars debating philosophical ideas, artists sharing their craft, and monks seeking spiritual enlightenment. Languages, ideas, and cultures intermingled, creating a vibrant tapestry of human connection. Caravanserais became places where cultures collided and coalesced. A Persian potter might learn a new technique from a Chinese merchant. An Arabian scholar could debate theology with a Christian monk. A traveling bard might share a tale from his homeland with a captivated audience, spreading stories and legends across continents. These were not just places of rest, but places of learning, of sharing, of understanding. They were places where barriers were broken and new ideas were born. They were in many ways the world's first multicultural hubs, a testament to the power of human connection and cultural exchange. Thus, caravanserais transformed into melting pots of cultures, ideas, and knowledge. The influence of caravanserais on cultural exchange is immeasurable. These ancient rest stops, scattered along the Silk Road and other major trade routes, were far more than just places of respite for weary travelers. They were melting pots of culture, where ideas, beliefs, and traditions merged and evolved. Imagine, if you will, a caravanserai at dusk, bustling with traders from the far reaches of the known world. Amidst the hubbub of bartering and the clatter of cooking pots, there's an exchange of far deeper significance taking place. A merchant from the east shares tales of Buddha with a curious traveler from the west. The seeds of Buddhism are sown, carried home by the traveler, and a community halfway across the world is introduced to a new religion. Language, too, ebbed and flowed within the walls of caravanserais. Traders and travelers needing to communicate picked up words and phrases from each other. Over time, these linguistic exchanges contributed to the evolution of many languages we speak today. Art was another cultural element that found fertile ground in caravanserais. An artisan perhaps would have been inspired by the intricate designs on a Persian rug, incorporating elements of it into his own craft. In this way, styles and techniques transcended geographical boundaries, leading to a rich tapestry of artistic expression. And let's not forget cuisine, an essential part of any culture. The caravanserais were filled with the aromas of 1,000 different dishes. Traders shared recipes, spices, and cooking techniques, leading to a fusion of flavors that still influences culinary practices today. These cultural exchanges were not one-off events. They happened repeatedly over centuries in numerous caravanserais, creating a ripple effect of cultural diffusion. Caravanserais were the ancient world's social networks, connecting people and cultures in a way that had never been done before, and the legacy of these cultural exchanges persists, echoing in our languages, our religions, our art, and our food. Caravanserais, in their silent, enduring way, helped shape the world as we know it today.